Unit 4, Section 9, Triangle Similarity. We did triangle congruence. This triangle is the same as that triangle. Now we're going to do this triangle is like that triangle. They're similar. There are 3 ways to do triangular similarity. You can do angle similarity. So we do angle and then the similar sign. You can do side similarity. Or you can do side similarity. These are the ways you can say that triangles are similar. 2 angles, 3 sides, or an angle sandwich. So 2 corresponding angles are congruent, then the triangles are similar. Determine if the examples below are similar by AA. If yes, write a similarity statement. Well, let's see. I see 75 in each. I see 31 in each. That's 2 angles, so that'd be yes with angle similarity. And so we would say triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. All right, we know because angles are vertical and vertical angles are congruent, or we know that vertical angles are congruent. We've got 2 angles in there, so that's an angle similarity thing. So triangle, that's an A, not a triangle. Triangle, let's say XVW is similar to triangle. X is the same angle, and we're going to go out to Y and then over to Z. Side. If all corresponding sides are proportional, then the triangles are similar. So not that the sides are the same, but that they've increased or decreased by the same scale factor. So we'd have to determine if they all have the same scale factor. So if we do PQ and TS, we would say those look like they're going to be the same angles. We've got this one that sort of looks 90, but it's probably not 90. But let's start in that corner, right? So if we go S to T and S to thing, so we got 3/6, which is 1/2. Okay. So then if we do the hypotenuse one, we got 5/10, which is 1/2. And then the last one, we got 4/8, which is 1/2. They all have the same scale factor, so they're proportional. So, yes, because of side similarity. And then we'd say triangle PQR is similar to triangle STU. That was the way that we did them. Now, if we didn't get a yes off of that one, we might have to flip some of those angles or some of those side increments to try to get it to work. Because they're drawn like they should be in that order, but maybe they shouldn't. Maybe Q should have been the same as U and not T. So, let's look. If we do them in the order that they're given, right? So C and F being the same, we could say 30/24, which is going to reduce to 6 goes into both those, goes in 5/4. Okay, so then we got 35/28, and 5 goes into that. 7 goes to that 5 times, 7 goes to that 4 times. Okay, good. And then lastly, we got 32/25. Nothing goes into 32/20 and 35 and 25. So that would be a no. No shrinkage. At least it doesn't shrink to 5/4, so that doesn't work. So we're going to go with no. Because they're not equal. Side. Side, angle, side. 2 corresponding sides are proportional. The included angle is congruent. Then they're similar. So we still got to do that proportionality. So if we look at this one, we know that K and N are the same. They're marked. Nice. So if we do 8/6, that reduces to 4/3. And if we do 20 over 15, 5 goes into that, 4, and 3, 4 over 3. Proportion, bam. We've got a SAS situation. So yes, side angle, side proportionality. So triangle KL, don't know what letter that is anymore, J, okay. KLJ is similar to triangle in PM. Very good. Number 6. A is the same in both. Reflexive property. So now we just need the big one. So we need 25 over 15. And we need 21 over 12 to cut it into the same fraction. Let's see, 5 goes into that. 5 times 3. What goes into both of those? 3 does. 7 and 4. So that'd be a no. Not proportional. Doesn't work. Not similar triangles, even though they look that way because of the way they're drawn. But that's a no. Okay? So that's what we mean by triangle similarity. Let's use it. Determine if triangles are similar. We use the thing we just looked at. Angle, angle, similarity, side, 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 or side, angle, side. These are all angle, angle. So let's see if we can figure out 2 angles in one thing to say yes, and then what is their deal? Well, vertical angles. Awesome. So that's parallel. That's my transversal, alternate, interior angles. And so, yeah, so we'll do. So we got angle, angle. That's a yes. So triangle. Erase my marks so I can see what the letters are. Okay, this was the same as that. These were the same. So EDC is similar to triangle EFG. All right, L is itself. So we need another thing. Let's see, these are parallel. The corresponding angles are congruent. So that's yeah. And so triangle LQP is similar to triangle LMN. Okay. Well, look at this. They give us 39 and 90, and they give us 51 and 90, and 51 and 39 aren't the same. But what's the other piece? What's the complement to 51? Well, let's see. 90 minus 51. Borrow. 10 minus 1 is 9. 8 minus 5 is 3. So that's a 39. That's minus root of 6. So that means that this one's a 51. So angle, angle, angle. Or you only need 2 of them. Because if you know 2, the third has to be. That's 3 angles of a triangle add to 180. So that's a yes. Angle, angle, similarity. Triangle. Let's see. YSE. Let's go with YES. Why not? YES. Similar to triangle. I started with the 90, so that'd be C. And then I went to the 39, that'd be H. And then the 51 would be W. Gotta be in the right order. Be careful, especially when you come to multiple choice tests. They'll just switch those letters and they don't look different. Well, I am pretty sure that this is going to be a big fat no. But let's do the math. All right, so 68 and 54, right? 180 minus 68 minus 54 is a 58. And that's just not a 68, or not a 63. So, nope. We can find the other one. 180 minus 63. I forgot. Let's switch sides. Minus 63 minus 68 is 49. We don't have 2 angles, so that's going to be a no, Bobby. No, not at all. Okay. Give it a pause. Try these two. Let's see what you think. Number 5. Well, n is the same in n is the same in both of them, but let's figure out what the other pieces are. 180 minus 67 minus 25 is 88. That's not a match. And we can do 180 minus 91 minus 67. That's a 22. That is also not a match. So we ain't got no angle. So that's a big fat nope. Now, with number 6, vertical angles are congruent. So x's or yxz and pxp or qxp are congruent. And angle means that they're similar. So we say yes with angle similarity. Very good. And then we just have to say triangle. Let's see. PXQ is similar to triangle ZXY. Boom. Side. Determine whether triangles are similar by side. If so, name them. Put them in a similarity statement. Oh, this one. Kind of janky. So, we need matching pieces to matching up. I think that N and E are going to be similar angles. That makes S and R and D and K. So, I think that, let's see, what did we say? S, R, D, K, and E. We think those are going to be the same, so that helps us kind of identify which sides need to go with what. So 9 over 14 needs to be the same as, let's see, one angle back to none is 21. 21's going to be on the bottom. Shorty's on the bottom. 13.5 over 21. So, let's make the shrinky. Let's see. 9 divided by 14 is, yeah, no kidding. Let's see, how do we get from 14 to 21? Multiply by that thing. So they got to be this deal. They should all turn into the same deal. Well, then let's just do this. Let's do 13.5 divided by 21. Oh, look at that. 9/14 is the reduction on that fraction. 9/14 is 9/14. We need the last set of sides. So that's 9/14. This one reduces to 9/14 if we make it into a better fraction. And then what's our last little piece that we need to have here? 21 or 20.25 over 31.5. Let's see, 20.25 divided by 31.5, 9/14. So all of the sides are proportional. They're reduced to the same scale factor. So that would be triangle. Let's do NRK, similar to triangle ESD. Number 8, W is definitely the same in both because it's reflexive, so we know that's the same. So we're going to do let's see, 15 over 21. Now it says 6. Why'd you put 21? Because the whole way is 15 and 6, right? So that reduces to, it goes into both 3, so 5 over 7. Let's do, so it'll be 20 is the short side and 28 is the long side. 4 goes into this 5 times and 7. Oh, it's looking pretty good. And then we've got the short side, 30 over 42. 6 goes into the 5 times and 7 times. They're all 5/7. So, yes. And we're going to say triangle WXV is similar to triangle WYU. If you need to, give it a pause, try 9 and 10, come back. Let's see how you did. Okay, here goes 9. What do I think? Things that are similar. Well, I think that S is supposed to be J. And I think that Z and T. Okay, so if I do T to M, which is a 5, that's going to be over 4. So that's 5/4. And if I do S to M, which is 16, that'd be over 10. Which 4 goes into that 4 times, but it doesn't go into that. So it's just 2, which would be 8/5. That don't go. Let me check the last one just to be safe. It would be 6 to be 12/7, which would be 12/7. Doesn't reduce. We could do 16/7, which doesn't reduce, and 12/10, which does, but it only goes down to 6/5, which is not 5/4. So this is going to be a no. Not proportional. Number 10. Let's see. What do we do here? We know these guys are the same. I'm guessing the butts are supposed to be the same. So this one and that one. So we can figure out which pieces fit to which pieces. So it should be 5/18. Needs to equal the same thing as 15 to 54 and 12 to 43.2. So let's give those a go. Switch signs over here. 15 divided by 54 is 5/18. Good. And 12 divided by, wrong button, 43.2 is 5/18. So that's going to be a yes. So triangle ARP similar to triangle TRY because R is the same angle. Awesome. I go away. Last two, give them a go on your own. Side, side, side. Let's see how we do. Okay. Let's see. 5/9 has got to be the same thing as 13/21.6. So let's just try. That's not what I meant. It doesn't seem to be the same thing as 5/9. But maybe we're setting the wrong ones to the wrong ones. What we don't know is pieces that match. She pulled 12 out of there. We can't really tell from what this is telling us because we don't have pieces that match up, right? We don't know that they're similar, so we can't assume that they're similar. The only pieces that we could match up are maybe this one and that one, short base and short base. Then you need to do this guy to that guy, but you don't know this guy. You don't know RB. We'd have to figure out what would make them similar. We could probably do that, but we can't tell that they're similar. So, I would put can't tell. My key is telling me that yes, they are, but you'd have to know that this was 12 and that this was 23.4. So without knowing that those are those measurements, oh, we can't say that for sure. So I'm going to go with can't tell. Number 12, D is the same, E is the same, and A is the same. We can tell with angle, because they share, oh, well, I guess I'm assuming that this and that. So I lied. The only one we really know is A. So let's do some proportion stuff. Now we need to know the total, so this whole side is 20, like that whole side is 16, and that's 24. So small to big, I'm going to do small to big. So 8 should go to 20, as 9 goes to 24, as 6 goes to 16. Let's see. Do they reduce? 8 divided by 20 is 2/5. 9 divided by 21 is 3/7. 6 divided by 16 is 3/8. Nope. And just because Mr. Magger likes proof. Let's see, 4 goes in 2/5, 3/7, 3/8. That's a no. Last piece, the last unit, side angle, side similarity. Are the sides proportional? Is the angle between them congruent? If so, tell me the triangle names that are similar to each other. Well, in 13, we got vertical angles, and then we got a sandwich around it, so we just need to see if that sandwich is true. Now, I would say that F and R are probably going to be the ones that are similar, so we need 6 over 24, which would be 1/4, to be the same as 12 over 48, which is 1/4. So yes, they are similar. So triangle, let's do ERS, is similar to triangle EFG. 14, verticals, always similar with the verts. Usually this thing is going to be proportional to that thing, and so on and so forth, and so on. So 27.5 over 44 and 25 over 40. So let's try that one. 27.5 divided by 44 is 5/8. And what was the other one? 25 divided by 40. 25 divided by 40 is 5/8. They're both 5/8, so that's a yes. 5/8. 5/8. So triangle FJS, that's an E. I'll fix that. Is similar to triangle FYP. Bad Y. There we go. Go ahead and pause it. Try 15 and 16 on your own. Let's see what you come up with. Here we go. We got some side measurements. We got some parallel lines. If these lines are parallel, cut by a transversal, can we tell anything? Can we tell anything? Can we tell? Can we tell? Not from that transversal, but this one. Okay, let's see. I'm going to undo. Yep. We know that this and that are the same. Okay, so we know that M and P are the same. And they are sandwiched between. So now we just need the proportions to hit. So 36 over 22 should be the same thing as 54 over 33. Are they? 36 divided by 22. 18/11, 54 divided by 33. 18/11. That's a yes. So, triangle CMP is similar to triangle RPQ. Last one. There's the sandwich. Now, the hard part is, which one do we think is which one? Let's see. Well, let's try 31.5 over 50 And 35 over 45. Let's see, 31.5 divided by 50. 63 over 100. And 35 divided by 45 is 7/9, so not that one. What if we do 31.5 over 45 and 35 over 50? 31.5 divided by 45, 7/10. And 35 divided by 50, 7/10. Aha! So not that way, but this way. So 31.5 is similar to the 45. And then I'm going to give this one 2 wiggles. Okay. So we got to triangle them in the right direction. So I'm going to start with H, go to J, then K. If I started with H, I got to start with G. H to J was the 31, it's the 1 dash, so it's got to be E and then F. Okay. See, E goes with J, K goes with F, H goes with G. Nice. Very good. Last 2. Give them a try. Pause it. Try them. See if they're similar. Come back. See how it goes. W's the user. So we need the total, which is 45. And we need the total, which is 42. All right. Okay. So 15 over 45, which is 1/3, needs to be the same as 14 over 42, which, let's see, I think that's right. 14 divided by 42 is 1/3, so that's a yes. So triangle WQR is similar to triangle WSZ. One more. L is the same, it's reflexive. Don't know why that's there. Gonna need the total, 39. Gonna need the total, 27 and 7 makes 34. So 30 over 39 should be the same as 27 over 34. Let's try it. 30 divided by 39 is 10/13. And 27 divided by 34 is 27/34. 27/34. And so these are not similar. Don't equal. That's it. Angle, angle. Side, side, side. Side angle, side similarity. The angles, if 2 angles are the same in triangles, then yeah, they're going to be similar. You just have to find that scale factor. And then with side, 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 and side angle, side similarity, those sides, you have to make sure that they are proportional. So you have to get the order right so that you can make the sides match properly and proportionally.